I'm just about to go into this room and talk about 3D printing. And the awesome thing about this classroom is that it's a group of grade 2s with a really excited teacher. And so that excites me too, that someone in primary might want to go down this road. I just wanted to provide an update on the work that I've been doing in the school to help with innovation and help teachers move in a direction where they can use some of the really cool tools we have here at our school to help with their student learning and student achievement. So it started off with 3D printing, and the plan was to get into a couple of classes to help the students with to get like kick started with 3D printing. And what happened was one of the teachers took me up on my offer, and then I never heard from the other teacher. So what I decided to do was to just run with the one teacher who's in grade 3, which I think is really awesome because doing this type of work in primary is always like a real treat for me. I know that like I'm willing to take the time to teach primary students how to do certain things around the use of technology, but other people are not. And so it was really nice for me to work with the grade 3 teacher and his students. So what I did was I used some of my planning time to go into his classroom and to kickstart things by showing the students how to use Tinkercad. I answered some of the teacher's questions by creating a Tinkercad account with him for his class. So that kind of that difficult stuff that sometimes gets in people's way from moving forward, we dealt with that right away. I decided that I was going to take a step back and figure out who to approach next because the other teacher didn't seem to want to move forward with the learning about 3D printing. So what happened was I ended up connecting with a couple of other teachers in the building around the use of Spheros, the little robots, and connecting it to math. Long story short, I was just in that classroom talking to those students about 3D printing and the technology and the software that they can use to bring their ideas to life. And then an account was created in Tinkercad for that teacher and her students. And so today I get to report that I've been in 2 teachers' classrooms. I've used my time to do that. The teachers have been more than willing to talk to me outside of my time around, what to do next, what does this look like. I took some pictures of the grade 3s working in Tinkercad a day or 2 after I visited their classroom, and the excitement level was amazing. So I was walking past the library and they were using the computers in the library and they kind of saw me and started calling my name, and I went in and they started talking to me about some of the experimental stuff that they were working on and some of their ideas, and then actually using the software to bring some of those ideas to life. So I think the next step is to actually have them start printing some things off. I know that both the teachers have ideas around how they can connect the 3D printing to the curriculum. And so I'm hoping that once we get to that stage, then the teachers will have gone through kind of like an iterative process from beginning to end. And then we can talk about next steps. What was tough? What was really easy? What would you change next time? How might you move next? Is there something that our 2 classes can do together so that the students can actually work together and we can start looking at collaboration between 2 classes? So that's where we're at. That's where we're moving next. There have been moments of doubt on my part in terms of, should I be doing this? Is this benefiting anybody? There's been those moments, but they don't last very long. And I guess what I've been doing with those is acknowledging them and kind of, sitting beside my feelings and thinking about, what's causing me to feel like what I'm doing is not making a difference, or what's got me thinking that maybe I'm wasting my time. And then once I deal with that and kind of sit with it for a little bit, it just comes back that there's a bit of frustration because for me, this stuff seems to come easier than for other people. And I can see a real benefit having spent years using things like this to help my students with their learning. To me, it's second nature. And to me, I'm more than happy to try to play around with and experiment with new things if, it can kickstart some kind of learning or some type of demonstration of learning for my students. So that's where I'm at so far. Hopefully the next time I come back and I do a reflection, it'll be around a finished product of sorts. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that the teachers I'm working with start to move in that direction, or to actually just keep moving in the direction that they're going in, and that they can make some more time to try this out and to see what the benefits are. This was the first room that I went into to talk with the teacher about the 3D printing. A grade 3 classroom who's really engaged and excited to be part of the process.